What's going on, everybody? Giant Opinion Sports. Well, the offseason was going way too smooth. Something had to happen. Patrick Graham takes a lateral move to be the defensive coordinator of the Las Vegas Raiders. That's weird to say. I've always known him as Oakland. That's just so weird. But I want to wish Coach Graham good luck. I have no hard feelings. Honestly, the organization just fired his best friend. We lost a head coach in opening, so, I'm sure he was uncomfortable here. But that's all done and over with. I thought Graham coming back, we could build off what we've seen the last couple seasons. We'll probably see a couple more players now leaving, being cut, traded, or coming in through free agency in this upcoming season. I'm gonna wait and see who the next defensive coordinator is. Before I get grouchy about this, but I would be lying if I didn't say that I'm a bit disappointed. It might have been the best thing for both sides. I'll say that. Patrick Graham will be a head coach in the next couple seasons, and the Giants are in a place where they need long-term consistency. They need coaches to be here, number one, and to build a new culture in a building. So Patrick Graham is now the enemy of the Giants when we play them, anyways. And if we play, I hope we crush them to the point where he throws up and cries alone in a dark room. So I just want to touch on that real quick, but I do want to talk about the Giants hiring Mike Kafka. I was a bit surprised when I heard this news. Now, I will say, he must be a bright mind to get promoted to offensive coordinator job. He's only been coaching since 2015, so in 6 years, he goes from a graduate assistant at Northwestern to a quality control coach in Kansas City. After his first season with the Chiefs, he's the quarterback coach. And the first season as quarterback coach, Patrick Mahomes wins the NFL MVP. And the rest is kind of history. The last 4 years, the Chiefs have never been below the fourth best offense in the NFL. So, I must admit that is a pretty nice accomplishment. But there was offensive coordinator candidates out here who had, 10, 15, 20 years experience. And you could say it's risky to go with the guy who's been coaching for, 6, 7 years. If it works out, Dable will look like a genius. If the offense struggles a lot, people will probably come back to this hire and point at that. But listen, I'm at a wait and see approach right now at the moment. I like that all these guys are young, so if they're successful, they can run this thing back for a while. You don't have to worry about any of your coordinators getting head coaching jobs, at least I don't think. On the other end, New York can eat you up, and experience is probably the better route. But you just never know. Who would have thought Sean McVay would have emerged like he did? Obviously, the Giants are going full speed with the young coaching staff. The players should enjoy it, I'm sure. I believe the Giants are one of the youngest teams in the league, so it can't hurt to have coaches who can relate with the players. I have a good feeling about the staff, but I think I'm naturally a bit optimistic. So I just want to take let's see how the entire staff fills out. Let's see how the draft plays. And let's see how the team performs to start the season. I'm not getting sucked in again like I did with Joe Judge. Listen, it only takes one bad, awful season where everything goes wrong and the coaches are all gone. We've seen it the last 6, 7 years. So I'm done getting attached. I'm going to be fair and consistent on the things I want to see from Kafka. If he's the guy calling the plays, all I want from him is scheme plays specifically for the personnel. Get Kadarius Toney the ball in open field. Give Kenny Golladay over-the-shoulder throws. Let him go up at times and get jump ball opportunities. Just build the offense around the players. That's it. That's all I want. That's it. It sucked the last 2 years coming out of games and thinking we lost because our scheme gave us no shot. Put the game on the players. It's hard enough to win a game in the NFL. If you have a disadvantage in the scheme and play calling, you drastically drop your chances of winning anything. And as for who the next defensive coordinator should be, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care as long as they can adapt in game. I'm good. I'm good with that then. I don't want a defensive coordinator who can only blitz or only play cover 3. I want a guy who mixes it up and has a plan for any kind of offense. The entire coaching staff is young. Maybe Dable should keep heading in that direction. I'll say that. So it kind of sucks to have a video with no concrete opinion on anything, but it's where I'm at. I just have to be honest about this, and I'm preparing for the worst, but expecting the best. I will say that. But I think there is a little bright lining here in the sky. We have seen a bunch of these young coaches come in here in the last 5, 6 years and they've been doing well. Maybe we have like the most young coaches successful right now than any other time in NFL history. Just get us a top edge rusher and a bunch of O-linemen this offseason, and I'll feel good about our future. I just want to thank everybody for the support you've shown. I keep trying to beat down this feeling that we're going to be better than anyone thinks, but I'm just going to hold off from expressing that feeling for a while. Maybe after I see free agency in the draft, and everything goes excellent, I'll just turn into that same yuppie, friggin' biased idiot that I always become. But that's it for me. Just wanted to get a video out there on this. Overall, I like the mystery of this. Like Kafka, this dude's been 6 years in the NFL. We have no idea what he's going to be, especially if he's calling plays. So that's an advantage. If us as fans don't know what's coming or what it's going to be, imagine what the other teams are thinking. So that's it for me. I think when the coaching staff is completely filled out, I'll have a video on it. Maybe I'll dig deep on some research and see if I can find some hidden stuff on them, some tangible things to where we made the right decisions on some of these guys. But right now, let's just wait and see. Let Coach Dable do his thing. I'm sure I'll have a video with a defensive coordinator is hired. Just as long as I don't even mind bringing up Jerome Henderson. Let him take over duties if that's what it comes to. He knows his defense. He can keep the scheme the same, but not going to dig into that. I don't want this video to be 20 minutes, man. Listen, thank you guys. Like if you haven't. YouTube's been messing with my likes. Damn train. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, and peace.